Joey the Truth Wagner with you, friends. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching there. Paul Skenes at the podium. Post-game press conference following his major league debut this afternoon and this evening, everybody, against the Chicago Cubs. It was a crazy game. It was a wild one. Pirates defeated the Cubs 10-9. That was the final. Almost a 3-hour game. Sandwiched in between all of that, a 2-hour and 20-minute rain delay. And I saw something on a baseball field that I might not ever see again. Everybody, if you like this video, like Skenes and his words and our reaction here, make sure to give us some love. Everybody, click that like button. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. Paul Skenes Day, Paul Skenes Night here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, and the Buccos came out winners. Can absolutely see, friends, can absolutely see why Paul Skenes was selected 1-1 in last year's draft. The talent that he possesses is off the charts, everybody. Had a little bit of ups and downs here in his major league debut. A lot of ups. The line would have looked a lot better at the end if Kyle Nicholas would have been able to throw a strike. But anyway, the final line for Paul Skenes, 4+ innings pitched. Allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. 2 of those runs scored after he exited the game. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 84 pitches. Pirates gave him the opportunity to go out there and pitch that 5th inning, sort of push the pitch count a little bit, try to give him that opportunity if he had a relatively quick, clean inning to try to get the 5 innings, get the victory for himself in his debut. That did not happen. In the 5th inning, allowed the double and then the infield single, and then Kyle Nicholas came in and all heck broke loose. Fleming came in, Holderman came in. Everybody, Pirate relievers in that 5th inning walked 6 batters with the bases loaded in a half inning. They walked in 6 runs. That hasn't happened in baseball since April of 1959 when it happened 8 times in a half inning. That was pitiful by the bullpen. Got to give the Pirates credit, though, everyone. They battled back. I didn't think they would. I thought they would crumble like they always have for the last 30 years. But they picked themselves up. They battled back. Yasmani Grandal, the key 3-run homer in the 5th. Andrew McCutchen, home run in the 6th. And the Pirates got the run support that they needed to get the win 10-9 over Chicago. It appears, everybody, that until Paul Skenes is at full stretched out length here with his pitch count, because today was the most ever pitches he threw as a professional, minor league or major league at 84 pitches, he's not 100% stretched out yet. So it appears to be that because with his call-up today, Roansy Contreras was designated for assignment. It seems that because Contreras was the one DFA'd and removed from the bullpen and not a starting pitcher like a Quinn Priester was sent back down to Indianapolis, it seems that until Skenes is fully stretched out, that the Pirates will have a 6-man starting rotation for the time being with Skenes, Falter, Jones, Keller, Priester, and Martin Perez. It looks like that's how they'll go for the time being. Sort of manage his innings, manage the innings of Jared Jones, and get Skenes completely stretched out as a starter. If they go on that 6-man rotation schedule, his next start will be Friday against the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field next week, 2/21 pitch. Everybody cross your fingers and pray that Chicago gets hit with a heavy rainstorm early in the afternoon and the start of the game gets pushed back a couple of hours so that I'm able to bring it to you. But thank you for watching the Buccos today and the post-game press conference. MLB debut for Paul Skenes, everybody. Like the video, sub to the channel, and good night from the Truth Serum.